bushes close to the paths, which make everyone who finds them think they've discovered some massive secret, until they spot the screwed-up candy wrappers and left-behind bottles and cans. Someone will be huddling in there now, thinking they have the drop on whoever passes by. Easy target. As I get close to one of the hollows, I see movement. It's too early in the spring for everything in the woods to have properly filled out. Shrubs are still budding, leaves uncurling. Through the tiny shoots of green, I can see a dark shape, crouching, shifting slightly on their feet like they can't keep still. I hold back for a moment before I make my move. It could be a trap, someone acting as bait while an ally waits to pounce. That's the trouble with Flinch. You're never sure whether you're the hunter or the prey. In the second before I attack, I hear something that stops me in my tracks. A squeak of fright that makes me peer into a hollowed-out bush, and then a hiss of disgust as the person hiding there brushes a bug off their clothes. "Naira," I say. "You're lucky it's me who found you, otherwise you'd be flinched for sure." "Oh God, Angelo!" Naira looks at me and holds out a hand for me to help her from the hollow. "This bush is infested. Did you see that disgusting creature? What was it?" "A beetle, I think." I pull her under a branch and out into the open. It was hard to tell, what with you being in a shadowy bush and the creature being only a few millimeters long. "Small doesn't mean harmless," Naira huffs, brushing invisible bugs off her PE kit. "Just look at Hallie." I grin. "We need to get out of here. Game's not over yet." "I'm coming with you," Naira says, retying her ponytail. "And don't look at me like that. I'd be perfect on my own, anywhere but in these woods." I nod, but I'm already looking forward to telling the others about this later and seeing the glare on her face. Let's go. I lead her away from the path. She's strong, fast, and stealthy, and I'm glad to have her at my back. We jog further into the Dreadwood, only stopping now and again to look and listen. Nobody knows exactly when Flinch became a thing or who played the first game. We first heard about it a few weeks ago, through listening in on muttered chats in the dining hall between clustered groups of people hunched over pizza slices. Once it started being talked about in all the usual places online, there wasn't a person in the school who didn't know what it was or how to play. Everyone has the Flinch app on their phone, and once you have the app, it's in the rules that you have to play. I've always been good at breaking rules, but Flinch is so addictive that I've never even been tempted to swerve around. The rules are simple. The Flinch app notifies players at the start of a round by playing the start of a tune. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Then the music pauses. In that time, everyone scatters, hides, finds places to launch their attacks from. The aim is to make other players flinch or run away, usually by jump scaring them. But everyone has their own technique. Physical contact isn't allowed, but other than that, anything is fair game. If you make someone flinch, you connect the Flinch apps on your phones to claim your point. The round ends when the app plays the final line of the song. "Do you have a plan?" Naira whispers. "Surely nobody's going to be hiding this far in. I want to win, not get lost so deep in the woods that my body isn't located until I've been eaten by maggots." "We're going to circle back," I say. "I know another noob spot we can check out. Bound to be someone lurking there." "Well, can we circle back soon? The round's going to end. I've won 0 flinches today, and I'm starting to feel like I'm in the Hunger Games out here in all this nature." "Any sign of the others?" I spot the boundary fence through the trees. The place where the school grounds end, but the Dreadwood goes on, past the train tracks, until it reaches the edge of town. "If Hallie was close, I feel like I would have known instantly, so she must be over the other side of the woods," Naira says. I nod. Hallie's game tactics involve less sneaking in for surprise attacks and more shouting aggressively at people until they can't stand it anymore and give her the Flinch point. "I heard a scream about 5 minutes ago that I'm pretty sure was Gus," Nye carries on. "I mean the pitch of it. You know, how he sounds like a stepped-on puppy? It's distinct, you know?" "It is," I say. I hesitate, but I have to ask. "What about Colette?" I'm glad Naira is behind me so she can't see my cheeks burning. I know she knows anyway. I can picture her annoying expression, just like she can picture mine. "I have no idea about Colette," she says. "You know how she is. For someone so apparently pure of heart, she's incredibly good at being sneaky." It's true that Colette is a lot of things, all at once.